Ooh, bloom. We still got all that bloom going on. Well, not really bloom, but brightness, I guess.
What classifies something as bloom?
So bloom is an effect where bright areas get this kind of blur effect added around it. So it looks like it's glowing.
You artificially make something brighter?
Kinda. It's like you take something that is it's usually a process that takes spots that are bright and adds like a glow to them.
Okay.
So it's like, whenever I don't really see it really pronounced here. If I see an exact example of it, I'll show you. I'll point it out. But bloom, I actually really usually like bloom, and I know a lot of people don't like bloom, but it is very, very easy to use bloom.
You can always have too much of a good thing.
Yeah, it's pretty easy though. It's one of those things that's pretty easy, and there's a lot of people who hate any of it at all. Ooh, he's got his neck. Oh wait, you can probably jump up there.
Yeah, I think so.
Ooh.
That did not jump as far as I wanted it to. Welcome back, guys, to The Last Guardian. This is our second only episode, and
it's a little horn enough.
Yeah.
You only got one, but it's cute. I guess you can't climb on that.
No, I guess not. I don't know where to go from here. We last time we escaped the temple and we got out and saw the world. Now I don't really know what to do.
Pet his belly.
I try to pet his belly. Oh, I have tattoos on my arms.
Yeah. Oh, like tribal.
I don't remember if I noticed that before or not. Pet.
Just rolls over.
I like him.
He can turn his neck pretty far.
Yeah, he's like a... I don't know.
Whoa, what was that?
I think he moved his head to help me get up. So, that's the world.
Yes, John.
But
that is the world.
But how do I... There was an ellipsis to that. How do we go further across it?
Look at that. Look, there's a thing hanging.
Oh, you're right.
And there's a path along the right, too.
Yeah.
So you could probably get over there.
I haven't gotten the hang of, climbing off things yet. Are you eating a tree? No.
Maybe.
I thought he was, pulling a tree out
so
of the
what
ground.
if I am?
He's like, no, I don't wanna.
No, Mom. Stop.
Best doggo in gaming. But there are so many great doggos in gaming.
Reminds me of a hippogriff.
Yeah, well, at the beginning they were showing drawings of animals and stuff and kind of suggesting evolution.
Yeah.
So I think they're trying to say this is some sort of step in evolution.
Mm-hmm.
Where they were trying to imply that this came across through evolution.
What was that? What is he looking at?
I guess birds? I don't know, he wants to go over there. I want him to go over here.
There's no way to direct him at all, huh?
His ears twitch if I...
Yeah. It's like when you blow in the dog's ear.
Yeah. I know I want him to...
Try sidling along the wall.
Oh, maybe I can't just sidle. Oh, wow. This is actually a lot easier than I thought.
Oh, there's a rung, but that goes nowhere. You're just walking into the wall.
He's got a very sneaky walk here.
It's a very bouncy gait.
Oop. Need some Pink Panther music over this.
See ya, Trico. Bye.
Last time we tried to leave him and Trico was like, no!
That might be what happens. Oh, it's telling you to let go.
It doesn't mean right now.
Are you sure about that? It's flashing.
Never let go.
No, it's not.
You've seen the movie with the boat.
The boat?
Titanic. That's the tagline.
Oh, really?
It's never let go.
You should have told that to the Titanic. Oh.
Aw, he's hopping.
He's perched.
Good bird dog.
He's following you.
That's the, and then when Jack dies at the end, Rose, lets his body sink, but she says, never let go. That, she'll always love him.
Honestly, she probably would have died too. Because that water would have been real cold.
Oh, yeah. No, she was like, historically, the people who did survive after that were, like, mad sick afterwards. Like, serious hypothermia.
Yeah. He's just like, it's like every time you turn around, he'll jump, and then he'll like, nope, I'm not moving, I'm a statue.
Anybody who has a dog, have you ever just, like, looked across the room and your dog's watching you from the other side? Or your cat. That's, like, exactly how they do it.
That's so weird. They just, like, stare at you.
Yeah, sometimes they just, like, sit and study you. Oh, you're already here. Good boy.
Okay, so there's something up-ish.
Yeah, there's a door over there.
Huh.
Okay, that maybe looks like I'll be able to grab it. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Whoa, Birdo.
Climbing him is a little fun.
You gotta have climbing in this game. He just like doesn't care. You're like moving, you like moving around. He'll just like, yeah, I'm just gonna pick up my leg and move it.
Get up onto the head.
What do you think you can jump to?
To like one of these ropes up here, or maybe that.
That's really high. Oh, that rope. Wait, is that a rope? No.
I think he's trying to turn himself around. Like the game kind of knows where I'm supposed to be, I feel like he's kind of...
His neck is just like...
heading that way already. Come on, giraffe boy.
Let's see. Well, we can't jump up to that. Maybe we can... No.
Yeah, that's not high enough either.
I don't suppose we can make it to the other side.
Oh, what if I, Oh.
What if you...
Well, what if I use my mirror thing?
Oh, up on that? Doesn't it need light to actually shine into it?
Oh, maybe it does. Oh, no, it, like, actually glows. So maybe he'll, like, destroy that door and something will happen?
Oh, yeah. It's like it... Boom! I'm surprised that didn't shatter into 2 pieces.
Yeah.
Or knock whatever you're... Oh.
Oh.
It's just like, here you go. JK, you have to go through this part of the level first.
I love it.
That was funny.
This pillar has great comedic timing.
That was pretty good.
Yeah, structurally speaking, that really should have broken in the middle.
Ooh. There were some frame drops there.
Oh, I didn't even notice. I mean, this is a very powerful game. PS4 is doing a great job keeping up, but...
I mean, it's not like it's like Horizon Zero Dawn or something. Which I still feel like I haven't seen a game that looks as good as Horizon Zero Dawn.
Like
even
ever?
on PC. Yeah. And I remember looking at that on when I first played it on PS4 and being like, how is this running on here?
Well, yeah, because you got these big open areas and like there's all this foliage.
Well, and
it's
the
all, like,
detail.
realistic. Yeah, and it's detailed.
The texture details are crazy. Okay, so we got into where we needed to go anyway, I guess.
I don't know if this is... Yeah, I think this is what he blasted open.
Yeah, it is.
There's another way I can go, though. I really want to play Horizon Zero Dawn. It's one of those Sony games I would play if I had a PS4.
You get a PS4.
Yeah, but I don't got that kind of money right now. I would play that. I would play Persona 5 at a faster rate. I would play Dad of Boy.
There's a few games I still need to play on it.
I rarely ever feel like, oh man, I wish I grew up with Xbox, but I do sometimes wish I grew up with Sony.
I sort of did grow up-ish with Xbox, and like I kind of was like, it's whatever. Xbox doesn't have any exclusives anymore anyway,
yeah.
So, you know.
So, I mean, I see very little reason to have an Xbox One, except I guess like 4K. Look at the little head! Oh, you're a good boy.
It's fine. It's not true 4K anyway.
Pet.
Even though they advertise it as true 4K.
So can you like not do 4K on a PC? Because I thought you were doing 4K
yeah, you can.
on a PC.
You can. There's no. You can't do like actual. You can't do actual 4K 60 on a console. Like I mean, maybe for really like like not intensive games, but like.
I forget who I was talking to. Who was like, oh, it was a guy when I was buying my new phone.
Yeah.
And I was wearing my GameCube shirt, so he was like, oh, nice, GameCube, you a big gamer? I got my Xbox One. And I was like, okay, this is a real gamer, I guess. So, like, can you tell me, like, why do you have an Xbox One? Like, I'm not trying to be mean. I just, like, legitimately, like, why do that and not a PC? And he was like, oh, for the 4K.
But...
And I was skeptical, but decided to be polite.
I mean, to be fair... 4K gaming on PC is expensive, and until the next series of cards, you really can't even do 60 frames a second anyway, unless you're using like a I
mean, personally,
like
I don't give a crap about 4K.
Oh, it's so good looking though. I love
you
it.
Need that.
I love 4K.
Like, this is nice. Playing a game that looks this nice
but
is
like,
cool for me. But
when you play in 4K, when you notice it when you go back. You really do.
I don't think I would, because I go back to old-ass games all the time.
Everything is so sharp. I mean, I play old-ass games too, but playing them in 4K is great, because everything's so sharp. Like, go back and play... What was it? Like, emulate Wind Waker in 4K.
Like
and
the original Wind Waker?
Yeah, and it looks amazing.
How does that even?
You emulate it on Dolphin. I mean, if you can get the ROMs now after Nintendo went, like, crazy...
How do you... I don't know what to do.
I'm not sure either. Well, can you go back in there and push his body through or something? Or?
Oh, that would be really cute. I love him. But I don't understand him.
Try shining your light at the thing.
Okay. It's not like a different color, so I'm not sure if it's going to be destructible. Wait, I always forget how to... There we go.
No. No.
I like how it warms it up like that.
Yeah.
What if maybe I can get him to shoot through the opening or something?
Maybe. I feel like realistic graphics aren't important, but I feel like resolution is the way to make any game look better.
That makes sense, I guess.
Like, even looking at, like, cartoony stuff in 4K, like, honestly looks like cel-shaded graphics in, like, super high resolution look amazing.
I really want to help you out, buddy. I don't know how. Can you help me climb this somehow?
I don't think so. It is kind of adorable, though. Oh, where'd he go?
Alright, hold on, guys. We're going to brainstorm. I guess in my mind, there's not a big difference between resolution and, like graphics.
Resolution is really... There's a difference. Resolution is just how sharp something looks. Graphics is more of like a stylistic thing, in my opinion. Like, realistic graphics are like things that try... Like, photorealism is like the style they're trying to go for. And that can get old, and that can also, like... That doesn't age well. But, like, what makes things age really well is actually being able to bring them up into a higher resolution. That's one way that you can prolong the age of a game. Because, like... If it has a graphical style that's timeless, you pop up the resolution on that, and it'll look fantastic.
I mean, I don't disagree.
But, like, could you imagine playing everything in, like, 480, like, non-HD? Because people said the same thing before about HD. They're like, oh, HD doesn't matter at all. Now go back and try and play something in 480.
I mean...
It does not look good. Because you're used to 1080.
But I can... Oh!
That's how? Wait, what?
Yeah, he just needed the proper motivation.
Okay. Well.
I mean, but I can go back to playing, like, Super Mario Sunshine on my GameCube the way it was. I'll admit that like when my Nintendo games started being HD on the Wii U, I was very happy about it. It like HD. Wow, I do not like where I am right now. I have seen the bowels of the beast. Okay. Come on, man. I like how he runs downstairs.
Yeah.
All 3 of these games have had great, silly running animations. With their spindly characters.
It seems like they're rendered, they're like generated in real time, like they're not pre-rendered.
Yeah. Yeah, they actually are really controlled by the environment. Okay, so now that you're here, do you want to...
burst through that? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, resolution usually is something that you don't notice until you're used to it, and then you try and go back, and it's like, oh!
I can say that it's made a difference, but I can't say that it's really been hard for me to go back. Okay, so metal bars are not blastable. They're not blast proof. But I can have him, I can bring him over here, and he can help me climb that thing.
Granted, if a game's not offered in like a higher resolution, then it like the argument is completely invalid. So like it's stupid when people are like, yeah, well, why would I want to play Mario in 1080p where I can play Forza in 4K? It's just like, well,
those are 2 different
it's not like
games.
It's not like, oh, why would I play Mario in HD on the Switch if for some reason I could play Mario in 4K on the PS4? Then you'd have a point. But then the Switch still has portability, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But like
there are lots of reasons to play
only the resolution debate only really matters when you have the option of both. When you have the option. So like you can't compare something that you know one game doesn't, because like, you know what I mean, like I feel like almost everything would benefit from like having the higher resolution.
Yeah, I can't think of many games that would be worse for better graphics. I mean,
I would argue horror games I think are better at low res, but oh, you can climb that.
That's partly because they just like did not think it through, though. I think like I bet they could have remade Silent Hill 2 in HD and still had it be scary. I like the low-res look sometimes, too. I
mean, PT. You just gotta find other ways to stop people from being able to see that's not just, like, darkness. Because, like, honestly, I get really, like, frustrated when everything's just dark and I can't see because it's dark.
A Hat in Time now has the, like, the 64-bit filter.
Oh, yeah?
That you can put on the character.
Just the character?
I think just the character, yeah, but she looks really cute in 64-bit.
I had her with the with the Toon Link skin. There's like a color combination that's basically like Toon Link.
Oh, I didn't even know there was that.
Yeah, most of them are based off. Most of her recolors are based off other video game characters.
I still haven't actually played A Hat in Time. I've seen on Twitter when they added the like 64-bit.
I haven't played the DLC, but
Ukulele has one of those too, but it looks bleh.
Ukulele was okay. The biggest problem I had with Ukulele was the control scheme. I felt that's what made it not feel like Banjo for me, is the controls and the fact that all of your powers were linked to a power meter. I was like not about that. I didn't like that.
That's messed up.
I didn't like that. Well, they did it to streamline it so you didn't have a million collectibles, but like,
and that's fine, but then you're just like waiting for your power to recharge all the time.
Yeah, and like I kind of would have rather had the collectibles.
Yeah, we liked collecting things.
I liked my DK64. Damn it! Ooh!
He's a good jumper. Yes, he is. Well, like it seems like everybody likes the original Banjo-Kazooie games except for Rare, because they keep like even Nuts and Bolts, which is an okay game.
Which is actually a honestly. I thought it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, but like,
and that was a really clever game.
The humor in that is like really self-deprecating to the old Banjo-Kazooie games, which is fine. But like, even though it's a platformer, Yooka-Laylee has that same self-deprecating humor that like, I don't know. I feel like it's not why some parts of the game are bad, but like Like, you know the minecart sections in Yooka-Laylee?
Yeah, I wasn't a big fan. I wish they didn't bring back the same mini games over and over. Like, they have it once in each level. Like, Banjo did that every now and then. They'd have, like, you'd have, like, one mini game or, like, one pagey. Like, they'd be like, oh, they'd have, like, Cardos in one level, and then he'd show up, like, 6 levels later, again, for, like, the second time, and that's it. Instead of being every level. I also felt like the world design just wasn't the same. It was very open, and, like, I wasn't about that. Ooh, right. Overexposed. See, so the difference between this and Bloom is this is more overexposed.
Okay.
Whereas Bloom, like, see how everything's washed out because of the light? That's more of, like, an overexposure, which I guess, like, it's not terrible looking. Like, I feel like they did that stylistically, which is alright. Also, this is dropping frames quite a bit.
Yeah, this is kind of where I expected to drop. Okay, you made it. I was getting worried about you, Trico.
There he is. Not Trico.
He's a grass type.
Speaking of Pokemon, they added Sinnoh to Pokemon Go. Not that I'm actually playing that game anymore.
I've been getting back into it.
I like.
It's a stupid, crappy game, but I play it a lot.
I want to get back into it, but like.
Well, now they have the raids, which would have been awesome back when everybody was playing it, but now people aren't playing it, so like it's kind of just like, oh well, there's a Mewtwo I'm not going to be able to catch.
I really want them to remake Diamond and Pearl, and like it's next in line, and I'm just waiting.
I feel like they're gonna have to eventually.
I want my Sinnoh remake, and as long as they fix the battle speed. That's it.
He also wants a Diamond and Pearl remake. I didn't when Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire came out. I kind of wasn't into it because I had just replayed Ruby when they announced it, and I was like, damn it! Like now I'm not. So I've been wanting to replay Gen 4, but I'm waiting because I keep expecting them to announce the Gen 4 remake.
Man, Gen 4 is my favorite. Easy choice.
I think if they made a really good remake, it would be my favorite.
Oh, yeah. I mean, there were definitely problems with Gen 4, especially in competitive. There were a lot of problems. Like, that was, like, the glitch generation in terms of competitive Pokemon, where you had, like, rain teams. You had, like, Acid Rain glitch.
Rain was really good in Gen 4.
There was a lot of stupid stuff you could do. Weather was, in general, really good.
Yeah.
And that's great, because I actually really liked Weather.
They had to nerf that for Gen 6, I remember.
I really liked Weather a lot. But it was at the point where literally everyone was running Weather. So, but Gen 4, I just like the world design, and like I like, even though like Mount Coronet was kind of a slog to get through because you needed 7 HMs to get through it, now without them, like it's going to be way better.
Yeah, that was my other problem with Gen 4, is that's too many HMs.
With the pager system, it'll be great. Like, I'm assuming they're not going to do... Oh, nice.
Oh, didn't that look like I could jump to it?
I like how he's just, like, running in the air. With the, what is it? The pager system, I feel like there's a lot of good things that will come out of it. And if they... I kind of hope they just, like...
Gen 4 is actually my least favorite, but I think it's just because I haven't played it in a while.
Because
I really liked it at the time.
My least favorite will probably trigger a bunch of people.
It's Gen 1.
Yeah,
and I know it's Gen 1. That's fair. It was the oldest one. It has the least refined mechanics.
But not even that. Like, I didn't like Fire Red or Leaf Green. Like, my reasons aren't that Pokemon Gen 1 is broken AF. My reasons are just I thought it was kind of boring. Like now, I mean, like, it was great when I was a kid, and, like, of course you can't... Like, it gets respect for being the one that started everything, and, you know, you have to start somewhere and all that stuff. But, like, it definitely is not the best.
This is a long
loading screen, yeah. Well, all that foliage, man, you have to load them in.
You gotta load every leaf.
The trees in Trico.
Every blade of grass. Gen 3 is my, like, nostalgic fave.
Gen 3 is pretty good.
There are too many Gen 1 Pokemon that I like too much for it to be my least favorite.
Honestly, that's like kind of another big reason why I don't like Gen 1 is I find the Pokemon designs boring.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, like, there are some good ones, like every generation has, but like a lot of them are just like kind of uninteresting. Like, I mean,
that's back when they wanted Pokemon to look like
real things.
Like animals that you can
Yeah.
see, and not like every Pokemon had like that's back when they weren't so much like magical creatures. They were just like, these are the animals in this world.
My big issue is when people rag on like Valinite and like Trubbish.
Yeah.
Or specifically Trubbish, like, oh, you have a Pokemon that's a garbage can. That's real creative. And I'm like, yeah, well, you know, Gen 1 had Orb and bigger Orb and Sludge
This
and
is
bigger
the
Pyro
third
Sludge.
time in
Bird with
3
two
Let's
heads.
Plays
Sorry.
that you have made this argument.
Sorry, I can't stop. I have to make that argument. It's such because, like, it's fine if you don't like the newer stuff, but that's just like not a good point for it. There's a lot of issues, especially with the whole newer generations getting way too easy.
This loading screen is
this
not
is
okay.
Not a thing. Hit a button. Hit any button.
I've been hitting buttons. It's
Exit out to the home screen. PlayStation button. Big one in the middle.
Oh, it like no. I just noticed it like does things when I press
Oh.
the control sticks.
Huh.
Am I supposed to be like getting them off the screen?
Oh my god!
It was an interactable freaking.
What?
I don't understand.
What? That's funny.
Oh, speaking of Pokemon, the freaking you had to fight the unknown.
Oh yeah. I like that one too.
They're cool. I wish they were. Well, I kind of like that they're not good. Oh, it's a lizard. It's
kill its tail.
It's a straight out of Shadow of the Colossus lizard.
Yeah.
Okay, so jumping over there
No.
was a failure.
Did not work.
I was very stuck on that tree. Whatever. We'll pick it up next time. So I'm the comic foil,
Not bad.
and we're gonna find a way off of this cliff.
Yeah.
Besides
Rock
jumping
climbing.
off, because that's a really quick way off of this cliff.